Do you want to say hello to everyone who's...
Hi everybody, we're here to free Julian Assange. Let's get it on.
Beautiful. Right, I'm going to run down now and I think I'll probably come back up soon.
Great, all the best.
Well, we're watching this. Oh yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah, the horrible sound.
I think this one I'm not back. Put it on now. Ice cream fan.
Oh, okay. So this is somebody in...
This interferes, that's what I don't think, I've got level. This interferes with state. If this belongs to someone, we're quite happy for them to take it back. We've got no issues with protest, and we're welcome to take it, but it is attached to the property of the estate, it's interfering with the security of the alarm. Does anyone want to make
Excuse me, it's my banner. I cut it.
Okay,
Are you able to remove it? Otherwise we're going to have to. Cheers.
it's not a problem.
I'm from Switzerland, so...
Would you like a hand? Would you like me to do something for you, sir?
Of course, thank you very much. I'll hold it for you.
I'm not going to damage it.
Thank you.
And that's it, folks. Like I've said many times, policemen, major fashion is Leatherman's.
Cut it with my Swiss knife.
Yep. See, men carrying knives and everyone's safe.
Wonderful, sir. Thank you very much.
Excuse me, sir.
What's up?
Folding blade under 7 Join the chain at the end.
Just like the policeman said, folding non-locking blade under 3 inches. We don't use metric measurements at Resistance GB. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have Julian Assange protesters surrounding the Mother of Parliament, demanding the release of the most famous journalist in the world.
I know you, big man.
Hello, hello, hello.
What are you doing?
Not too bad. Are you guys excited to be here?
Yes, I flew down to Glasgow yesterday. This is my 5th time in London in the past 2 months.
And you've come all the way down from Scotland?
Yes, I do, yes. Cost me a fortune. It's worth it.
And does this man really compel you to come down so much?
Oh my God, he's not committed any crimes. He's innocent of anything. And the ones that he showed committing the crimes are walking free. Pompeo and John Bolton and the likes of that. They're scum. They should be in the jail, no Julian Assange. The man's a hero. I mean, they're to say the Americans, we haven't got a government here or in Europe. America's our government. They tell us what to do and we do it. Look at Liz Truss, she's a nutcase. Asked if she'd press the red button, oh yes, no bother. I mean, we'd be waiting to it. She's a nutcase, man. Why do we got all the nutters? It's the same with Biden. He doesn't even know what way he's going, man. He's like, you know, absolutely. Every US president for the past few decades should be in jail. They're all murderers. They've caused the deaths of millions over decades of war. Vietnam, Iraq, Syria, Libya, Yemen, Somalia. Now it's Ukraine. They caused the war in Ukraine in 2014, not President Putin or Russia. They beat the Nazis. If it wasn't for Russia, we wouldn't have won the Second World War. I mean, nearly 30 million Russians lost their lives. And Ukraine is full of Nazis. Watch Roger Stone's film, Ukraine on Fire. Watch him, it used to be in EastEnders. He was one of the brothers. He does a lot of video things all over the world now. He was in Ukraine at the time, and he's filming, and he's talking to the Nazis. They want a pure white race. They don't want you. They want a pure white race in Ukraine. They want, and they've got Nazis signs on the
do they want half of me?
Yeah, but no, they don't. They maybe take your white teeth, that's about all. But they're standing talking to Ross, which was he was in the stand.
And you know how Julian Assange says that if lies start wars, then maybe truth can end
He's
them.
totally correct. He's amazing. I mean, that is just an amazing statement. That absolutely fantastic. Do you know I've cried for that man?
But you
I've
know
actually
what
cried
Nelson
for him.
Mandela said? America should stop policing the world.
They're scum.
And also, England should stop doing the bidding for America, and the Royal Courts of Justice has blood on their hands.
They're all soaked in the blood.
Also, all the MPs who allow this and who allow this, as you know, this is going to damage the whole of journalism. Okay, not rest in peace, the Royal Courts of Justice, because they will never be in peace.
No.
But rest in peace journalism. They've got to stop this for people like Julian Assange and Snowden, who told the truth, and the truth has, yes, they're incarcerated, but one day it will set them free, and all those who are free will be incarcerated.
And if they extradite Julian Assange, I mean, there's no democracy in this country. If they extradite Julian Assange, where's the democracy? He's in a high security prison in Belmarsh. I was down there at his wedding and it took me down here and then 4 trains to get to Belmarsh and then walk the rest of the way, man. But if they extradite Julian Assange, I mean, there is no justice in this country. I've cried for that man because I can put myself in his position. I can actually put myself in his position, and it makes me weep. I mean, imagine you were in prison, nobody's bothering you, you know.
Watching your stream, and then you order everyone to stretch.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm a journalist. I cannot. I'm not.
Oh yeah, you can't.
I'm not.
All right, then go to one of the marshals. You film the marshal.
I can always.
Sorry, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but we're trying to get.
It's up to the guy here.
No, but we're trying to get everyone to
Get
stretch
them.
because we're not going to reach the other bridge.
Where are the marshals?
All right,
Hello.
True news. Resistance GB.
Good
Resistance
to see you.
GB.
Will.
Giving us a plug. Hey. Hello. Right, I'll be back in 1 second. I've been requested.
Then you can carry on your interviews, but go to her when the time comes.
Without your knowledge. And you, who the hell are you? You're not supposed to know stuff like that, apparently. Not in this democracy.
The marshal.
Hello. Will.
This lady, okay?
For everyone to hold hands. Now, what we want is obviously the line to stretch as far as possible. So that might be when you're going to be stretching out.
So who's going to arrange this to stretch?
You guys.
Live stream Resistance GB. Live stream, you can say the word. You pass it on. Everyone on your phones, go to Resistance GB. YouTube, is it live stream YouTube?
Yep.
Go on YouTube, live stream Resistance GB. This lady will be on live when the time comes, and I want everyone to start stretching. Right, you're going to be famous.
All right, I don't want to be famous.
Well, you
and
will.
I don't want to be infamous.
Forgive me, we can't stretch unless there's space to stretch.
I know, but that's it.
You will make, if you move
So
forward,
it's going to start here.
well, unless somebody resists you.
We need to know where the gaps are. Which end?
Just do it, and it'll fill in. It'll just fill in.
When's the stretch come in?
About 1:30.
1:30. Right here.
We need to use chairs and stuff. It makes sense
Come forward.
to stay, just
Come
to
forward.
stay here.
Yeah.
We don't want to come forward. We don't want to have to travel further. No, what I meant.
Hey, Will.
All right, man.
Hi, my friend.
How's it going?
Yeah, good.
Excited today?
Fantastic turnout. Well, wonderful weather. This is the place to be. We need to tell these stories. Enough's enough. Enough is enough. We need to get that journalist out of prison. He's done nothing wrong apart from tell us the truth. Enough's enough.
Yeah.
Here's his brother.
So I want to say a huge thank you to everyone, I mean everyone, that's made the effort to come here today to stand with Julian.
And those people that aren't here today, like the mainstream media, what message would you have for them?
The mainstream media seem to be very busy today reporting I don't know what, but they're not here. Well, shame on them. Every one of those people that are journalists, the BBC, the Guardian, the Times, the Telegraph, the Mirror, the Mail, the Express, the Sun, all those papers, they all consider themselves to be journalists who are not told what to do by their owners or proprietors. Good. Then come down here and report about Julian.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Great, let's just get you in front of the banner.
Do share this out, everyone. If you can, that'd be lovely. Let's get as many people aware of what's going on as possible.
Fantastic. Can we just do it in front of the banner? We're just taking the banner, that's all. Fantastic.
Sorry.
Okay, great. Yeah, no problem. I'm just walking. I'm not going to say anything.
Hi guys.
Can we come back a bit, guys?
You can be a bit further back. Oh, then watch out for the canine trip hazards. He's sent in by the CIA. Tell you what, I've not done this for a while.
There's a journalist here from Japan.
Hello. With the dogs from Japan as well. Just a simple message to our friends in Japan and indeed all around the world. Today there are thousands of people in Britain and many from other parts of the world who are surrounding the British Parliament in a human chain to show support for Julian Assange. He's a journalist who's told the truth about the terrible things that happened in Afghanistan, Iraq, in Syria, in Libya. Also, the assassination attempts against radical people around the world and environmental destruction that's been covered up of big companies in Africa and other places. Julian, to me, is in the great tradition of investigative journalists who should be supported and protected. Instead, he's in a maximum security prison in Britain. He's been very badly treated, and he's now threatened with being removed and sent to the United States under the Espionage Act, where he would be imprisoned for 175 years. He's a journalist. If he is allowed to be extradited to the USA, every other investigative journalist anywhere in the world will face the same threat. It's all about silencing the truth tellers. We're here today, thousands and thousands and thousands of us, to support Julian Assange and the right to free speech and the right to know.
Is momentum growing in the Labour Party, Mr. Corbyn, to free Julian?
Yes, it is. Sorry, I didn't understand what you meant by the question.
Sorry.
Yes, of course it is. There's a lot more support. We've been sending out a lot of social media messages and emails asking people to come here. Look at the numbers that are here. So yes, it is. And a member of the National Executive is here. What's she got? Yes, is here. Len McCluskey, former General Secretary of Unite, is here. So we're all here supporting Julian.
And can I ask, with the war that's going on in Ukraine, Julian Assange said that if lies start wars, then maybe truth can help stop them. Do you believe, I saw you speak at the Stop the War protest a few months ago, do you believe that people like Julian Assange are necessary to stop the wars that are going on?
Well, they tell the truth about the build-up to wars, and they tell the truth about the causes of wars, and if we know those truths, that helps us to stop the wars of today by getting a peace process going. All wars end with some kind of negotiated conference, let's go straight to the negotiated conference. But he also explains the role of the arms industry in all countries, in Britain, France, United States, Russia, China, India, Australia, you name it. There is an arms industry lobbying for military contracts, and Julian has exposed so much of that interface between apparently democratic decision making and the lobbying powers of very big business.
Is there anything else you'd like to say, Mr. Corbyn?
Please, everyone, think about this. Julian Assange is extradited to the United States under the Espionage Act. He'll get a prison sentence of 175 years. It'll be a death sentence. And he will be in a supermax prison. It will be the end of his life. It will also be the end of his journalistic career. And it will also be a real threat to every serious investigative journalist anywhere in the world. That's why we've got to stand by Julian Assange.
Thank you very much, Mr. Corbyn. Thank you.
I got that completely wrong.
I think that was a lovely interview. I believe Stella Morris was around somewhere. I think I saw her a second ago. The Iranian Press TV here. Hello there.
Right.
Do you want to speak a little bit about Australia's complicity?
I can try. I'm not Australian. I'm just holding the banner.
Okay.
If that's okay. I live in London.
Well, can you do an accent?
I can't.
Well, can you try to do an accent?
I can't do it. Wouldn't that be fake news?
Go ahead. Don't worry. We're not the BBC.
You're not the BBC. Who are you? What's your
Resistance GB?
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So, why am I here? Is that a good starting point?
Yeah, and a little bit about Australia and with the extradition.
Right. So, I mean, people from all over the world are here today to support Assange. Australians, French people, British people, Germans, anyone. So obviously he's still in Belmarsh prison. He's not been charged with any crimes. He's not committed any crimes. All he's done is publish information that was given to him by whistleblowers, which is what any good journalist should do, and which is what any good journalist does do. Yet they're not being, charged with anything. Julian Assange is in prison right now. He's the one that's facing extradition to the United States. Clearly, those charges are trumped up. There's nothing he's done wrong. He's not hacked into anything. He's not committed any sort of crimes. Yet he's in Belmarsh prison, but he clearly shouldn't be. We're supporting him. I think it's really important that Australians are here because Australia, of course, had an election. There's a new Prime Minister, and we're hoping that maybe the new Prime Minister, Albanese, can exert some force, exert some pressure, political pressure on the US government and on the UK government and reach some kind of diplomatic solution. If that doesn't work, I would hope for the Biden DOJ to maybe pardon him. If that doesn't work, I mean, they're filing the process is still ongoing, so they're appealing to the decision that was reached on the 21st of January 2021 by Judge Vanessa Barrett, which basically said he can't be extradited because he's mentally not stable. So they're appealing that now, and they're saying, well, yes, he shouldn't be extradited because he's not mentally stable, but more importantly, he shouldn't be extradited because he didn't commit any crimes. The reason he's being persecuted is because they don't like his political opinions. The extradition agreement agreement is between the UK and the US. It's very explicit. If someone's being persecuted for their political opinions, they cannot be extradited. It just can't happen. So right now, I'm not sure why he's in Belmarsh. He shouldn't be in there. They don't have a case. It's a political persecution. There's no legal basis to it.
And I remember from when I was an Assange processor before I became a journalist, outside the Old Bailey, that there were seats reserved for the Australian embassy, which they didn't use.
They didn't use them, no, I do remember that. We're hoping as the Australian government now is going to become a bit more active. I mean, Albanese made some comments, and he did say that he wanted to look into it, but he didn't want to do it in a sort of very public fashion. So maybe there's something being worked out behind the scenes. I don't know. I'm not too optimistic given the history of this case, but potentially. I mean, there's definitely hope, and we're here today to just show our solidarity because we all, I think, do still have hope.
And do you think ending persecution of journalists will help to bring an end to some of the wars that we're seeing now?
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, journalists like Julian are the reason we know about the atrocities that happened in Iraq, in Afghanistan, and in so many other wars. Without Julian, we simply wouldn't know what happened. I mean, if you look at the collateral murder video, that was, I mean, manslaughter. That was they slaughtered those people. That wasn't manslaughter. That was murder. Without Julian, we wouldn't know that would have happened, and that was committed by the United States. Without someone like Julian Assange, nobody would know that they literally murdered people in the Middle East. And I mean, the collateral murder video is one case. There were hundreds, thousands of these cases. So this is vital. And I mean, wars are still happening. They're going to happen in the future, unfortunately. And we need people like Julian and other journalists, whistleblowers, courageous journalists to tell us what's happening in those wars. Because I don't know, I'm on the front line. Hopefully I'm never going to be on the front line. So I need journalists, we all need them, right, to tell us what's happening. Otherwise we're all just going to be in the dark.
Beautiful. Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
And nice t-shirt.
Oh, thank you. All right, take care.
Hello, good to see you. Good. Not too bad, just? Good to see you. Hello,
you know this man. It gives me stress every week, man.
Right.
So let's get some more people down here. So here's the sign. Haircut 100, son.
Yeah.
Good haircut.
Well, it's working well today. Alright then.
The reason you are here today in support of Julian.
Thank you. So what's brought you out here today then?
Same thing as I've brought me out all the time. I was with Brian Hall, and Brian Hall was on that platform, that side of the road for 10 years. Just against war. I think war is the most horrific institution, and this country has gone to war 3 times against countries that have done nothing to it. Afghanistan, Iraq, Libya, nothing. They have done nothing to us. And we bombed the shit out of them all. This is a disgusting country, a murderous, torturing, filthy country. And I am disgusted to be a member of it.
And do you think that freeing people like Julian Assange is going to help bring an end?
I have no idea, but all you can do is try. What else is to do? They apparently torture. Blair brought torture into this country, made it acceptable. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. Benjamin Mohammed has his genitals slashed, either by MI5 or MI6 or somebody. It's all on the record, and nobody gives a fuck about it.
Because they're the ones who want to extradite.
I don't know what you do except stand here and say it's wrong.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, that's the lot.
Thank you.
We're doing the crowd control.
And I'm trying to get sort of, you know, like take a.
Hello. Sorry, I'm interrupting your little conference here.
How are you doing?
How's it going?
Good, thanks.
What do you think of the turnout?
Fantastic. Seems as if we've done all the front, all of Westminster Bridge, all of the South Bank. We're just now trying to fill up Lambeth Bridge. And the thing is, we can easily do it, but everyone's standing so close together, we need to get kind of groups to come out and move around, or just, that would be great. Yeah, that would be really good. Anyone who can step out, we'll see. Anyone who can step out and come and help join the part of the link that's not connected, we're going to do it. I never thought we'd do it. Well, I did actually.
Oh, it looks like you're doing it.
Yeah. And a great event, look at that. And walking along here is such a powerful experience.
Do you think it's possible for the politicians to ignore this?
Nice to meet you. Yeah, definitely. Thank you. I mean, you know, it's very difficult to say, but it shows public support, and the public will turn this. So this is a really, really good, much better than I was expecting in some ways, but then in other ways it's what I was expecting, because, you know, I know how many people believe in this, and it's all around the world. And as you know, they're doing it in Washington, DC as we speak, and they've done it in Melbourne, they've done it in Ottawa, they've done it in New Zealand and France. So yeah, wonderful show of strength.
So the English-speaking world plus France. The French just have to be included, don't they?
Absolutely, and there's a good crowd of them here. Yeah, sorry, did I say? Yeah, the French are here, of course. There's Victor, who's just brilliant, and as you know, this amazing man Collier, the German man who walked from Hamburg all the way to Belmarsh prison to show support for Julian Assange.
He walked from Hamburg to Belmarsh prison? No, I hadn't.
His name's Collier, and I got put in contact with him. And this man is the guy who kind of came up with the idea of doing the human chain, but he was going to do it round. There he is. He came up with the idea of doing it, but he was going to do it around the prison. And then John Rees of DEA basically said, "Here is Maddie."
Looking good.
This is Maddie. He's just come from New Zealand.
That's right.
Arrived yesterday.
You come all the way from New Zealand to be here?
I wouldn't be anywhere else. Yeah. That's my brother James from New Zealand too, but he's living here. But no, I came, talking to other supporters, and I thought like, let's do a human chain around the prison, and then they checked it out. So in some ways, I've helped inspire this. So it ended up being around Parliament. So I couldn't not be here to take my part in it. But it's just profound what we can do when we unite. People think, oh, what can I do? Well, you can do a lot, but you can do much more together. And we're going to free Julian Assange.
And do you think the politicians are going to be able to ignore this?
No, they can't. And and if they do, we'll just make a bigger, larger chain next, in a couple of months. So, they better start listening now. Listen on the whisper, Oprah Winfrey says.
And what's the thing most of all that makes you want to come out and fight for Julian?
Yeah, it cuts to the heart of truth, which cuts to the heart of all of our rights. The right to know, press freedom and the right to know is the master key to all of our rights. Because if we're not allowed to know what's going on, we can't solve anything. And our states should not have the power to commit crimes and then lock up the journalists for revealing them. That's all he's done, according to every notable authority, credible authority. So it's an extremely dangerous precedent that must be resisted and so we have to stand for truth and free Julian because he's a courageous journalist who just told us the truth and he deserves to be free.
May I ask, with relation to some of the wars that are going on now, especially Ukraine is going to be in people's minds.
Yeah.
Julian said, you know, if lies start wars, then maybe truth can help stop them.
Say again, sorry?
Julian said that if lies start wars, then maybe truth can help stop them. Do you
Absolutely.
believe if he were free today and other journalists were free today instead of being persecuted, that we'd be in the same situation?
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. With the type of truth-telling that WikiLeaks were doing, we wouldn't be possibly on the brink of a nuclear war right now. That was his entire intention to start WikiLeaks, was actually mostly to try to have a world of peace through truth, as you say. You know, he said that wars can be started with lies. So therefore, peace can be started with truth. So I do fully agree, and I think that the type of level of information that WikiLeaks was able to put out there, given that it's the information age, they saw this coming, and they had a system of, carefully redacting but putting out important information and making whistleblowers safe. So it was capitalizing on the move into the information age, and what's on the other side of this, when we free Julian, if we stand up and free him, which we must, we have the opportunity to have a century of unprecedented peace and justice. That's the astonishingly great thing that I'm coming more and more present to. Not just down one angle it's tyranny and we're not allowed to know the truth. Down the other, it's the possibility of us being more informed than ever about the things that really matter in real time, quickly, so that we can have our government do what represents our interests instead of them operating in secret and saying, well, we know best, you just stay out of democracy, Yeah, so and people don't want wars generally. It only serves a small handful of powerful elites, and even then it doesn't serve anyone really. So yeah, we can have an incredible world once we free Julian and we protect the type of journalism that WikiLeaks pioneered. And so free Julian Assange, free the truth, free us all.
Beautiful.
Kia ora, mate.
It's an honour to shake your hand. Welcome.
Kia ora, mate. Oh, thanks a lot. Very kind. And where are you from, sorry?
Resistance GB.
Awesome. Free press. Very cool. Have you got Instagram or anything like that?
Resistance GB on YouTube, on Odyssey, on Telegram.
Resistance GB. Cool.
We've covered just about every one of these events for almost 2 years now.
Oh, good for you, man.
We've covered more than any of the mainstream, I believe. So it's.
Oh yeah, no, I've noticed they don't. I don't know what they're up to, but no, yeah. Check. Have you got an Instagram?
At Resistance GB.
Okay, sweet.
I've just messaged you the name of it.
Oh, did you? Oh, thanks, GB.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, great. Oh, Peace, what's your name?
Willsey.
Willsey. Great to meet you.
Good to meet you, Willsey.
Pleasure to meet you guys.
Sorry, I'm trying to take a selfie.
Do you want me to take a photo for you guys?
You take it for us.
Go on.
How you doing?
Not too bad. Okay, right, let's get in. Let's get in. 3, 2, 1, and say free Assange! There we go.
Lovely. I thought you were saying say threesome. I was singing cheeky sisters.
No,
He's gone.
the worst one.
I'm like, there's 4 of us, I'm sure. Is he missing me out of this or what? I'm being discriminated against.
The worst one is when you have the balloons, right, and they curve round so you can't see all of it, so all you see is free arse.
Oh really? Free us. That's a good one. Yeah.
Well, you can always stand for both.
Yeah, I think you've got to be careful what you say because it sounds like you're saying say threesome. She was happy. She was like, yes.
I just think she's got it on the brain.
I was just thinking.
You lot better watch out around her.
He's missing someone out.
Right, time to get to safety, guys.
Free Julian Assange, take a leaflet. Assange. Free Julian Assange.
Hello to the chat.
Julian Assange has an investigative journalist. The truth.
Absolutely.
So why was he in Belmarsh prison?
Because he's been handled. He's embarrassed the Americans.
Alright. I think we might have a couple of speeches going on. Sorry. Sorry. Okay.
Thank you to all people who come down there. So your statement is in a few minutes' time.
Okay, should we try to make a little press room here so everybody can get a little picture and everybody's happy and not too much pushing? Thank you very much.
Protect all whistleblowers and not fear the legislation that Whistleblowers UK and the Whistleblowing APPG has proposed. Protect all whistleblowers, not the chosen few. Justice for all UL Inspector. Justice for all UL Inspector.
And Julian, my
Jeremy,
like, how are you feeling being outside of Parliament today?
I feel very happy with some wonderful people who are very determined to right on this speech and the right to journalists around the world. Julian Assange is in prison, not convicted of anything, but condemned by very rich and very powerful people for telling us the truth about Afghanistan, Iraq, and many, many other issues around the world. We're here to say, do not deport Julian Assange to the USA, where he will face 175 years in prison, basically for death sentence.
And why do you believe the British government or the judicial system here has not stopped the extradition?
Well, they did initially stop the extradition on the basis of Julian's health. They then changed their minds after an appeal by President Biden. Shame on him. I wish that the US government and the British government would listen to President Andrés Manuel López Obrador of Mexico, who has not only
We're thinking of walking around to the corner.
Oh, right. I suppose ask John, but he's probably already left. All right.
Yeah. Hello there. How's it going?
Good work. That's all you can ask for, really, isn't it?
Oh, I know you must be stressed with the organisation and everything.
Oh, I could do with a pint.
Shabir, maybe one later.
Yeah, definitely.
I was wondering whether you could give us an update as to what's going on with the legal case and where it's at the moment.
It's waiting for the High Court to decide whether or not it'll hear the appeal against Priti Patel's decision to extradite Julian. So we're waiting on them.
And do you have any inclination, sort of any idea how the timescale is going to be?
I think that we'll know within a month or so, but the High Court's a law unto itself, literally.
But even if they decide against Julian, then there's still the possibility to appeal on other grounds, isn't there?
Yeah, there is, yeah. But that's the bit that's in front of the court at the moment.
We've done the job. We're not walking to it. Thank you.
Who's down there? Is that Stella?
Well, that was Stella, actually.
Yeah.
Free Julian Assange! Free the truth! The truth is in the slammer with that man! Because nobody dare let it out!
Right, I'll be back. Thank you. Excuse me, sorry.
Do you hold it?
Excuse me. No, please don't.
Hold it.
Yeah, just not.
Okay. Yeah, you look good. You could be a good journalist. You are, aren't you? Right, thank you. Thank you. So what we going to do? What did we do? You sure to do?
Pull that button. Still getting off. One of them, I think. Maybe this one.
Sorry, is this yours? It seems to match up.
Thank you. Thanks.
Where is he? Oh, he's over there.
Yuri. Yuri.
Free Assange! Freedom of speech! Free Julian Assange! No extradition! Free Julian Assange!
That's right. Free Julian Assange.
Free
Free my daddy.
Free Julian Assange!
Kelimeleri babama serbest hala çok
Right now, thank you. Thank you.
I still have my medal, brother. Hug Belfast.
Sorry.
Right. Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Right, stand back, let me go over there.
Because then we should almost take it on the other side so we can see the whole thing. Yeah, let's do that. But maybe we'll get to this side.
Hold on, we're leaving chain. Hold on.
UK! Hands
And it's a very long chain. There's Big Ben going all the way down across Westminster Bridge, so I'm told.
Julian Assange! Julian Assange! Julian Assange!
Here we have the South Americans.
Julian Assange! Free, free! 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 Julian Assange! Free, Julian Assange! You're right, Stella. Do the best. Free Assange! To my dad! Oh!
Come on guys, let's make some space. Let's make some space, please.
Thank you for coming. Thank you.
You want to say a few words on the video?
I'll say a statement in a few minutes. Thank you.
Julian. Sorry, if you see them second.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Look at this, sweetie. Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody's fine. Got that.
Right. I think what we're going to do is
I would like
they're going to go back down there, they're going to make a speech, I'm going to dash, I'm going to see if I can get to the other end of the bridge and do the full lot. Let's see how far we can go. Gosh, why? Oh my god, it keeps going. It goes on forever.
Yeah, actually, it was. We have a picture of Shrek. It's over there. No, I don't know.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna have to. Oh my god. Are they down? They're all the way down there. It doesn't stop. They're onto the south bank.
Free Assange! Free Julian Assange! Free Julian Assange! Free Julian Assange! Free Julian Assange!
Right, let's go to the start of it, and we're going to go along and see if we can get every face in this line.
Hey, resistance, GB!
Hello, hello, hello! I'm sorry, I've got to move quick.
Free Julian Assange! Free Julian Assange!
It keeps going into the distance down the south bank. I think they've actually managed it.
Free Julian Assange!
I'm not going to be able to do all of this, it's too much. It's too long.
No extradition!
Must be a gap. There's no start this now.
Extradition! Only one decision! No extradition!
Okay.
Free Julian Assange! Free Julian Assange! Free Julian Assange! Free Julian Assange! No extradition! No extradition! Greg Wilsey! No extradition! Only one decision! Julian Assange! No extradition! Free Julian Assange! Free Julian
Don't bother living your life.
Sorry?
Are you filming the change?
Yeah.
Resistance GB He's sold.
Because they hopefully about this dissolution of the trade union.
Bonjour. Bonjour.
Yeah, but no, I mean.
I did.
Hello, GB News.
Free Julian Assange!
I study at the Globe.
Hey guys.
I never do, I don't have to. I've got such a but I did say, look, thank you so much.
Yeah, well,
Maybe instantly.
the guarantee of which is
Hello, darling.
Hello, hello.
Hi, mate.
40 euro more expensive.
Cross. It doesn't look like it's moving, does it?
We go all the way through yet?
No, it goes all the way around. It looks like it to me. It goes all the way down there. It's mad. You can see it going all the way down the south bank. Hello, hello. Hey guys. Hello.
They're on the floor.
Hello, hello, hello.
I'm going to take the chip. Very good loud. I will.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello.
I know, this
Okay.
Ah, yeah. Free! Julian Assange!
It's being undermined. Free! Julian Assange!
Hello, hello.
Casi un video de por allá, está por acá.
¡Bravo, bravo! ¡Bravo! ¡Pero, bravo! ¡Sí,
Julian Assange.
Julian Assange!
Julian Assange.
Ascolta un pic. Non è normale la non è questo.
Hello, hello.
You alright?
Good, good. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Dia 30!
Free!
Free Julian Assange!
What's the name of your video?
Rosie, Resistance GB.
We've made it!
What I do?
We've done it! That's all we want, decision! No!
Thessalonians. Let's keep going.
Free Julian Assange! We said no! Free Julian Assange! Free Julian Assange! Free Julian Assange!
I have to find a place to shop.
Your best well, that's
not a nation of production.
Hey, free Assange!
Hello, hello.
And I put it.
No, it was around about 11 o'clock.
For your letter reading, mate. Nice one.
This is a world that we live in. Don't ever reveal to you that they are so leaving, killing you. They don't tell you what the hell
How's it feel having surrounded Parliament? Are you guys?
I am sorry. We did expect to do it by now. Hi.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
Hey.
There were two of them, but I didn't.
That's the way to do it.
You've been round twice.
Hello, guys. Hello, 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 hello.
Yeah, those are covered up.
Was it over 10 years?
This is from.
And this is from Berlin.
German.
It's like
Hello there. Hello. We got a little bit of a gap here.
He's gonna run.
Putting all these tricks.
All the way across.
This is so beautiful. Thank you guys. Make the chain. Make the chain.
Take.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Hello, hello, hello. We got a pearly queen.
Yes, a pearly queen. Oh, pearly
Alright guys.
Julian Assange.
Je suis.
Yay.
Yeah, so if we could just move down.
Should we go this way?
Yeah, I think we go past. Yeah. So Julian Assange.
After me.
Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you.
And you. Hello. Every 12 I was on my tomorrow, then we got gold medal work. Yeah. Saturday.
Nice glasses.
There's so much
Hello, take care. Bye-bye.
Did you measure a size? And I
Hey! Good to see you. Good to see you too. Hello, hello. Quick.
Yeah, go.
Wow. So what's your
There you go.
Hi guys. Assange.
Free Julian Assange! Free Julian Assange!
Free Julian Assange!
I can't hear you.
Julian Assange.
I'm not sure. What do you think?
Hello. Good. Gotta keep running.
But I do think you like your approach.
I've been fighting outside of Renee's here.
Hello. There you go.
You alright, mate?
Hello there. Hello. And hello to you guys as well.
Hey.
What's your message?
Free Assange!
You can take it to vibe and be a revolutionary right now. You need your brain to ignite. You need to get up and fight. You need to understand what's wrong and what's right. I search for freedom every day. It's in the music that we play. So listen close to what we say. There's got to be another way. We know the world is not
resistance. Mad work.
We need to get from the slow. We need to answer the call. We need to empathize and call.
Hello. Hello.
Be good at
It stops like just us.
Hello there.
Hey. Hello there, comrade.
What are you fighting for?
What are we voting for? Here. For Julian Assange. Free, Julian Assange.
Took a long time to actually get. Hello there. Hello. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Can you say? Hello. What are we fighting for? I can't hear you. What are we fighting for?
Julian Assange!
Free!
Julian Assange!
Job delivery.
Alright guys? Alright.
Hey! Free Julian Assange!
Free Julian Assange!
Hello.
More middle-aged, more
I'm free Julian Assange! Reporting on crimes is not a crime!
Watch out, man with a tin and spoon about. Hello.
Thank you.
Hi guys. Alright guys. What are we fighting for?
Freedom.
Ah, you catch up again.
Hello. Hey guys. Hello there.
Free Julian.
Will!
Hello.
How you doing, mate?
Good to see you.
And you, mate.
Sorry,
Free Julian Assange.
Hello, mate.
Hello.
Free Julian.
Because they're buying I was here and
But he doesn't like the app. Free Julian!
Hey guys.
That's what I want to. I want to hear what we stand up.
Hello. Long time no see.
How's your jail?
Oh, not too bad, about 70,000 now. I'm afraid I have to go. I'll catch you soon.
Truth will set you free.
Hey guys.
Yay! Free Julian Assange! Free Julian Assange! Free Assange! Geht's weiter?
And that is one full circuit. Oh man. Okay, I'm drenched in sweat now.
Thank you very much.
Just for you guys. We have done the circuit. I'm knackered.
Hey!
Hello.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
Not too bad. What do you think about this? All the way around Parliament.
That's all right.
There were a few gaps, but there are a bunch of places where people are bunched up, so it evens out. The amount of people.
You sound out of breath. Is that just from walking from there?
I started there. I've gone all the way. The entire circuit.
Excellent. Now he's putting this on your show. The youth of today, huh?
Yeah. I've got about, I was running some of it. I've got about a mile. Would you say? All the way down, all the way around, all the way back.
Well, that's really good. Well done.
Let the people see your sign. I do like your sign. Oh, you've got the picture from Vogue, have you? So, I need to ask, what's the main thing that's made you come out here then?
Weather? Sorry, free speech. And damn liars from the BBC and damn liars from that bunch over there in Parliament.
And talking about liars, a few people have been talking about the war and they've been saying how, lies help perpetuate war. Do you think if Julian Assange and other journalists were free or weren't being attacked, that we'd be in the same situation we are in now?
Possibly, but we're wiser to the situation that we would have been if it wasn't for him.
Do you think he sets an example?
Oh God, yeah, absolutely. Like Edward Snowden did as well. All those people, yeah. All freedom fighters.
And is there anything else you want to say?
Have a nice day.
You too.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys too.
I mean, Nicole, also obviously.
Oh my god.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Not too bad.
Yeah, doing alright?
Oh, knackered. I've just done the full circuit.
Yeah? How many people do you reckon they got around there? It's packed all the way around, isn't it, pretty much?
It's fairly packed. There are a few bits where it's a bit gappy, but there are a bunch of places where it's all bunched up.
Yeah, because everyone's socialising.
Yeah, it's because people have gone, I'm going to natter over here, and they start collecting in a group, and there's a 10 yards, but it's fine. Like, you've got the whole circuit. How does that feel?
Well, it's nice. It'd be nice to get a few of these people into the freedom movement, because planting a few light papers amongst the Julian Assange people. So if we can get this lot coming along to our events, it'd be
I think you might wake a few people up. Catch you soon. Okay. I'm officially fried. Like, I really looked like Jeremy Corbyn, but it wasn't. So is he an Assange supporter or has he got severe blood loss?
He's Assange.
Sorry about that. Hello. I've done the circuit. Officially.
You've been rolling them yet?
No, but I probably will soon.
So how's it gone today, do you reckon? Alright?
You got thousands. You got thousands. There are a couple of gaps, but they're not big. It's just where people are bunched
Well, I
up.
think they all joined up at the time.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I was down
Well,
there.
I could have run round in 0 seconds.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah, and good job. It was a good job. So what's happening next? Anything tonight? What else you got to look forward to?
Absolutely no clue.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea.
No.
I'm a deer with no eyes.
All right, let you get on. I see that's still on, is it?
Yep.
Shit. See you later.
Oh, that's still on. Not said anything bad. Swears. Done.
Wait up! Yeah, let's free Julian myself. Resistance GB!
Hello!
Resistance GB!
Oh,
you're
calling me over.
To that shit BBC and all that other shit out there. Well done, Resistance GB.
Oh, exactly.
Listen, everybody, it's so important. It's been a really good success. We linked hands around Parliament. It's awesome what everyone's done. Every single person here, probably about 3,000 people, I'd say, have made history. You know, it's a powerful message to send to these people. And just lastly, I always say to people, Google Thordarson lied, and you'll see this case fall apart. It's a baseless case. There are 8 reasons why the case is baseless. Just Google Thordarson lied, and that's their main witness. He lied. The case is baseless. And UC Global bugged all the lawyers' meetings in the embassy. That's another reason. There's 6 more reasons, but I won't bore you any more than that. Thank you, Resistance GB. I'll leave you with it.
Yeah?
Yeah, nice to see you.
I'll catch you soon.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Sorry for that.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know, Paul. Mass crowds at Downing Street has been done. This is innovative. Now, all it's missing are pitchforks. And then suddenly, right, you got some fun on your hands. Although I should clarify, given the fact that Westminster Magistrates Court on Tuesday decided to nick 500 quid from Piers, that was a joke.
Nice to see you.
Hello.
You're from Oxford.
Oh.
You're interviewed. Hi, how are you doing?
Oh, not too bad. I've just done the whole loop.
Isn't this amazing? Have you any idea how many people? And it went all the way around.
Well, the thing is, there were a few gaps, but there are a few people bunched up. Now I could go through the footage and I could start counting.
You could.
But you know what? I think
Doesn't
maybe
matter, yes.
no. I'll let people go back through the live stream and they can count.
Yes.
And I'll let them stick the figures down
Are
in
you
the
still
comments.
doing subject access, or are you under different name now? Because you seem to disappear. From
No,
my...
I'm with Resistance GB.
Oh, Resistant GB. Okay, yeah. Okay.
But we are shadow banned, so trying to find this on YouTube is of course quite difficult.
Okay.
You got a card?
I do not have a card. Sorry.
Will you remember that? Well,
Resistant GB, yeah. Okay. Because you used to be subject access, didn't you?
No, I wasn't. I've never been Sam. Sam is Sam.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
No, but I've
Resistance GB.
He's interviewed me enough times.
Oh,
you know?
okay, yeah.
But Sam always hides behind the camera.
I'm just getting it older a little bit, yeah. But anyway, I
That's
remember
okay.
you very well. You've been with Julian sort of people for a long time, yeah.
I think it's coming up to 2 years that I've been covering all of this.
So you think you're surprised or amazed or just happy?
I
that
think
there's
it's
so
really
many
good. I
people?
think it's something innovative because a lot of the marches, they sort of march up and down. They've done a big march before. They do the regular ones on a Wednesday and on a Saturday every week. There's all the events around the world. Right, there's obviously, they're chipping away at the Labour Party to try and get it mentioned in Parliament, and it's good to see.
Highly unlikely with Keir Starmer running the show.
Well, exactly, considering his, shall we say, complicity?
Yep.
Yeah, it's either complicity or criminal negligence, would you say?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Being paid to do the job for the globalists, yes.
Yeah. I had a nice interview with Piers' brother.
Oh, okay, they're there, yeah.
Yeah, so I was speaking to Jeremy and I had a nice interview there. Oh, I'm being called. Something's happening.
Thank you, yeah,
Right.
see you.
I'll catch you guys soon.
Because they need to be afraid of us.
What am I missing? I know. I was
film all the way down.
I've already gone round once. This is the second time.
I've sent it already.
Hello.
You look handsome with your hair.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
I've got all the admirers.
Katrin wants to tell you about this person. Can you explain who this is, Katrin?
Yeah, so these are two German journalists which are in jail. One is locked up on the Philippines, both for freedom of speech. Oliver Janisch is in jail, I think, for 50 days now. His wife is pregnant. They are not telling them when the case will be, processed. So, and then the other one is locked up for 4 years now, all for freedom of speech. And I falsely accused them of encouraging people to kill Joe Biden, but that's a lie. He had mentioned something satirically online, twisted a vaccine quote around, and then took it completely out of context. So he's a big figure in Germany, like David Icke for us. And he's just, he's got a big heart, looks after everyone, and has just been gotten a bit too difficult for the government, so he's been locked away, I think.
Well, I know the same thing happened. I was down on Tuesday at Westminster Magistrates, and they fined Piers over 500 quid because apparently he made a policeman feel alarmed and distressed.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Piers Morgan?
No, Corbyn.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was a star witness.
They are too. Jeremy Corbyn's brother?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a good man.
The elder brother.
Yes, man, he's a good man.
Jeremy's the little brother.
Yeah, because they pick on him a lot.
This lady's got his face.
Piers always says, and my little brother.
Yeah, man, but they always lock him up, man, but I love him because he's looking after people, isn't he? He's looking after people, man. Yeah, but it's like there's so many causes and I didn't know about this until the ladies.
Yeah, we went to the German embassy earlier.
That's good.
Took a picture, so it's going out everywhere because there's so many locked up, so many journalists which are speaking the truth. Also, doctors get lose their jobs, lawyers get everyone who is not speaking the narrative will get problems.
Yes,
so we have to now stand up
together. Yeah, man.
Our human rights going down the river.
You're right, because someone said to me, they said, is Julian Assange Jamaican? I went, no, he's a white man. But it doesn't matter what he is, because we're all, they're doing us all over. So it doesn't matter if he's a black man or a white man. You know what I mean? It could happen to us as well. So it doesn't matter. The colour's irrelevant. You get what I mean? Yeah, it's a good thing you're doing. And what I was speaking to this lady about my son's case, because he was racially abused at a school in Dudley and attacked physically. The police didn't speak to me. I put in a complaint, you name it, I've done it. For them to close the case behind my back and say they don't know who Liam's mum is, which they know it's me. Yeah, they've done all this. They've got social services on me. The social services have closed it. They said they're going to come to the house, ask my son if he's got special needs questions for them to say no further action. They put truancy officers on me. My son's been getting racially abused, physically abused, getting things stolen off him, and then they've never done anything, and none of them will speak to me.
That's the problem with state schooling. Right?
Yeah.
You want to take your kids out and teach your kids yourself. So what's the point in having kids if you're not going to teach them yourself?
You're right. Since Brexit, the racism has gone up in the schools, and the teachers don't want to. They don't want. They want to sweep under the carpet. Our school's not racist, but then my children have had. I've been called the N-word. You name it, they've been called it, and the teachers want to brush it under the carpet. For the last 20 years before this Brexit thing, it was perfect. Everything was getting better. Since Brexit now, it's worse. I've never seen it like this. From Brexit, it's worse. You know what I mean? People are chatting about, immigrants, black, this, that. They all want something to pick on. You know what I mean? Homosexual. There's always something. They always want to pick on somebody. You know what I mean? So the times have gone violent, the people have gone violent.
Nice,
And the system,
Right.
Yeah, but
best way is out of the schools.
Thank you. You know, have a good
Basically, we're asking everybody to sign the petition against the public order bill. It's very important to save democracy. That one's for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thanks. You can find more stuff on our info channel. Please get involved with our public order bill campaign because they want to. It's the campaign in which they want to basically give you an ankle tag if you're protesting. So it's really important. And also, we still need to get out there and talk about jabs for children because they're still coming back with the jabs for children.
I love you. Got a dear heart. Thank you.
Hello, 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 hello. How's it going, boys and girls?
How's it going? Look at this one. Sorry, they're like my cheerleaders. They're like,
She's fine.
How are you?
Whistleblowers should be treated as heroes, not criminals.
Yeah.
What, you don't think we should just lock them up?
I think technically we should lock everyone up. I'm anti-freedom of speech. I think everyone should shut up. Except me.
Well, yeah, I think that's, what's that? Is that the politician's mantra?
Yeah. Bit of Tory, yeah.
Because they've got freedom of speech within the House of Commons. That can't be questioned.
No. I don't think they should have freedom of speech in there because they're all just like really drunk yelling at each other like, oh, I couldn't even understand what you were saying, like, get out.
So why are you guys out here for Julian?
So it's not just Julian Assange, but I think all whistleblowers should be protected in general. I think it's absolutely like inhumane that there's a lack of transparency with the government and the things that they do. It's obviously a secret for a reason because they know it's wrong. And then when someone actually brings that truth and that light to the public and does the right moral thing to do, not only are they treated badly for that, but I mean there's like torture as well, so you don't even know about the well-being and safety of that person on top of everything. So I think this kind of speaks for the whole globe as well, because it's not just Julian Assange but people in the protests in China, people in other countries where they want to show media to the rest of the world of all the atrocities that are happening and they're completely blocked. So I think this goes further than just Julian Assange, and I think the outcome of the case and how we treat him will actually shine a light on what direction the world will go in the future.
Beautiful. Well, thank you very much, guys.
Hey, have a great day.
Thank you.
Hang on.
I don't know where I'm heading to. Westminster Station. Okay, it's here.
Yeah, I don't think the Biden regime is going to drop the charges, especially with all of the leaks as to the Biden's corruption in Ukraine. You know. Too many things for the Bidens lead back to Ukraine or China, which is you might call concerning. We got Frovaskis. Let's just remember that the Russians are not as totalitarian as the Ukrainians, from what I can see, at least. But they're both shutting down free speech. It's just the Ukrainians seem to be going far further. You look at the television stations that were taken down years before the Russians entered the war, or a year before. You look at... Hello. You see the opposition parties in Ukraine being banned. People simply speaking You're pro-Russian?
No, just I see you at the wedding, Assange's wedding.
Yes.
Right near us. So that
Pleasure.
Yeah, me and my son were there.
Oh, hello.
We went home.
Or is there something you want to say to all the people watching?
Oh, yeah, just free Julian Assange. This has been a really good turnout and it proves how much the feeling is to get him released, and justice. And justice not just for him, but for everyone, and free speech.
All the best, guys. Oh, we're going the same way.
Was that any good?
Oh, that was great. I was just nattering to them about Ukraine.
Oh, right, okay.
We've got a few people who are sort of pro-Rusky, and I was saying, look, okay, the Russians don't seem to be as totalitarian as the Ukrainians, but they're still not free speech.
Oh yeah, if you research it and go into the background, loads of dodgy stuff. They're not talking about that anymore.
Yeah, they don't talk about Zelensky banning all the opposition parties.
Yeah.
Black bagging all of the.
No, it's a lot more.
Anyone who shares a meme that's pro-Putin.
It's a lot more complicated than how they're putting it out there.
Which is the scary thing.
Yeah.
Because you've got all these people pushing the world onto the brink of nuclear war, and frankly, that's okay, it's got a nice solid case on it. Don't worry, that was not another attack by the Met Police, it's fine. Although I do think the CIA may have sabotaged this rig.
And your children officers will be left.
I don't know what's happened to people. They just seem to be so easily manipulated and just accept what they're told as face value and don't look into anything.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the matter with people.
Well, I mean, when you put the truth out, you get shadow banned or you get, thrown in a prison, as in Ukraine.
Yeah. Well, even in England, I think a lot of people, they would say more about a lot of different things, but they're always frightened that, oh no, I'm going to be lumped in and be called this, or I'm going to be lumped in and called that. And so they just stay quiet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it looks like it gives a different impression to what the general consensus is, because people are frightened to speak. Do you remember that woman that was at the wedding, the one that you was talking to, the one that was doing all the ranting and getting everyone going? I've forgotten her name.
Honestly, I lose track. I lose track of everyone.
Oh, I remember you chatting to her for quite a while. Yeah, I just think she's probably here somewhere.
Police aren't causing trouble, are they?
Are they?
I don't know. I'm just wary. Seeing whether they're up to anything. So how many people do you think really support Julian Assange?
I don't know, how would you say? How many people support him? Be thousands. I don't know how many, but it'd be thousands. I mean, more than the people that will speak up. There'll be a load of people behind him who are not speaking but do support him. So.
Free! Here! Join us! Free! This is...
I was trying to find you. Because at the start you went off to do some interviews and I went, okay, right, I'm going to try and loop round.
You walked past me when I was interviewing John McDonnell.
John McDonnell?
Yeah. Did you get Jeremy?
Yeah, I got Jeremy.
I got Jeremy, and then I walked down, and I was there interviewing, like I said. I've been looking for it because I want to go at 3. Let's do it at 3.
That's okay, that's fine.
Yeah. No! Did you get everything you need, yeah? I've got so much good stuff today.
I missed out on the standard speech though, but I got the bit where his son was chanting free Julian Assange.
I haven't seen them yet. Where are they? Are they gone?
I believe they're probably gone by now. You were down there when she was doing the speech, weren't you? Yeah, I missed the speech.
Defend democracy! Defend press freedom! Defend democracy! Defend press freedom! Defend democracy! Defend press freedom! Defend democracy! It's a sham! Look at this! The US! The land of freedom, of liberty! What a fucking joke! What a shame on them! Shame on the British government! Shame on all the EU
use.
Yeah,
What do? They want to kill freedom. They want to kill our freedom.
Yeah.
And they're doing it. Mark my words, they're going to kill every one of us. We won't be able to say food to a goose. Is this that right? Is this yes?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I think she's totally spoken of it. Yeah.
Justice,
Maybe they should have said the state's next
One decision!
No extradition!
There's only one decision!
No extradition!
Free! Julian Assange! Free! Julian Assange! Free! Julian Assange! Free! Julian Assange!
Yeah, that's something I put in my notes. Always bring an extra drink. I didn't mention that. I've no clue. It looked there.
I interviewed.
This is the Statue of Liberty! What a joke! What a joke the US are! What a joke the British government are! Yes. Shame on them! They're the most inhuman race on the planet! The US and the British government! They're killing everybody and everything they possibly can! Yes. And what do we do? What do? We do nothing. And they want a nuclear war. Yes, they want a nuclear war. And they blame Putin. That's a joke. That's the biggest joke when NATO want to take the fucking world. Yes. Come on, wake up. Stand up for your rights. Is that right? We'll see. Stand up.
Did you go down?
For your rights.
Stand
up. Stand up. Don't give up the fight.
Yeah, wait, sit down there.
Stand up for your rights. Free Julian Assange.
I did that bit when the Queen was laying in state. You know when you've done it but it's good to do.
And then try and look. All the way down to the next bridge across.
And people are. Oh, it's breaking down already, the train.
By the way, go back to it.
People get stuck on it.
No way.
Go
backward.
Sorry. Free! Julian Assange! 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 Free! It's only one decision! No extradition! It's only one decision! No extradition! Free! Julian Assange! 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 US! UK! Hands off
Beautiful that building looks now. Wow, look at it.
It does look gorgeous.
US! UK!
Elizabeth Tower.
Hands off Assange!
Yeah, very good glass on the inside.
Yeah.
No extradition! There's only one decision! No extradition! US! UK! Hands off Assange! US! UK!
Now they managed to build all of that.
Hands off Assange! US! UK! Hands off Assange!
The shit that's gone
Hands
into
off Assange! There's only one decision!
You can see we've got some people saying we should declare independence from Washington.
No extradition! Oh, the Colombian man! He's the best man.
Oh, we've got love from Melbourne, Australia. Hello, Gisley.
if you want to carry on watching, tune into Resistance TV. And you will continue.
I know Eric will be here. No, I think I'll be heading off around 10 o'clock.
Amigos and men, it's been there for over 40 years. We don't any other reason but say the bloody truth about those bastards. We got to stop. We got to wake up. Otherwise, they're gonna get rid of it.
Got DML from Victoria, Australia.
They don't care about us.
I know we have Australians here. We've got Germans, we've got Swiss, we've got the French. Nobody actually asked the French to come, they just turned up.
Never conquered those little bastards. They are minority, but we are trapped. We are lying. We got to stop. Free Julian Assange. Free Julian Assange. Free Julian Assange. Free Julian Assange. There's only one decision. There's only one decision. There's only one decision.
Cheers, Catriona.
Stop the fucking lie.
Oh, we've got lower stuff apparently.
Julian Assange. Free Julian Assange. Free Julian Assange.
Yeah, the French love revolting. They're always revolting.
Enough is enough. We cannot tolerate. This is absolutely horrendous what they're doing.
Oh, John Shipton in Australia, fantastic. He's such a lovely man.
24 solitary confinement. This is torture. This is not democracy. Those bastards caged Assange for saying just the near.
Well, we all know that the US bombed Nord Stream.
We got to stand for our rights before it's too late.
Chances are. Anthony Blair. What is to say to you? Do you mind keeping an eye on this for a second?
I'm still thinking about it. It's really not. It's not just for
Julian Assange about. And shame on you if you don't stand with him, because this is our only chance.
She said it, everybody.
Wait away. They're just wobbling. No, she said it's going to go the other side. How about that lady? How about that lady? Young Nina, thank you. Viva Palestine.
When he does, facing 175 in prison. And his life will be over.
Now look at that. You gotta get now. So you gotta get now.
Julian is still labelled at Belgium in solitary confinement. We are told that he is deploying
Everybody, telling gas one at a time. People at a time.
Despite the fact that police helicopters
And Julian said it's not about him. No, Sarah, it's not about him. It's only fighting. Not just for him, but with him. I think you used to know who's right or wrong. You don't know who's right or wrong. Because we go for Julian Assange week in and week out. And other people, shame on them, shame on them. Yeah, and they're telling you not to, don't care about anybody else.
It's very, very funny. And you know, sometimes it's street night, I do even though.
So sorry about that, boys and girls. Sorry about that. An important conversation to have. Thank you, John Lagan from Ireland. And free speech is finished in the UK. Well, if we let that happen, then it is. Very middle class, with many commies, delivering liberty. Well, yeah, there are some normies. There are definitely some normies. Are most people normies? Nah. But yeah, there are middle class people coming out. But what are you going to do? Tell the middle class people not to come out? Tell them that it's worse than being here than not being here? It is a bit scary how much influence the mainstream media has. A lot of the people who are out here are here because they saw the original footage back in the day on the mainstream media, which is now not really extant.
There are no voices.
Yeah, Lee and I are.
Can't do worse than Liz Truss. I don't know. I mean, Tony Blair, Theresa May, who was that other twat? Boris Johnson. Yeah, they were all, I don't know.
Daniel Lawson said, watching Australia down big up once again, only
Well, I should try to make it. Is it already sold out? No, there's still tickets. The VIP section.
Did he debunk the moon landings? I don't think he's weighed into the moon landings. Yeah, Liz Truss is Liz Truss is seems to be part of the World Economic Forum. Does actually is essentially a modern version of the Catholic Church. Well, yeah, that's the thing. If Julian Assange went to Russia, he'd probably be a free man. Ironically, you know.
Anyway, those who are
Ennio Molinari, pro-American anti-globalist. Yes, indeed, there is a difference.
everyone in the chat I've mentioned many of them without you engaging, it wouldn't be the same.
USA terrorism from Italy. Free the Chagos archipelago, someone saying. I mean, Eric was probably on a watch list, let's be honest.
Back a bit, sir. So, hey, do you know something? In 5 minutes, 3 o'clock on Friday. So what time do you arrive down here?
Can we stop the spam if that's okay?
Another waste of time. I've been down here since about 1 o'clock. Mates. Thought we came down the other way. Better turn out. People seem to care a little bit more about this than other things that are going on. Yeah, it's another waste of time, really. Why don't we do it on Monday?
So I think we're probably going to try wrapping up around now. Hello there.
Hi, nice to see you again.
Would you like the last, or roughly the last word? We're going to end in about 5 minutes.
What kind of last word do you want?
Oh, what do you think about today? What do you think about everything?
What do I think about everything? Is it running now?
Yeah, it's running. You're live to over 300 people.
Live to over 300 people?
Yeah, just imagine if every person that you could see right here was stood here just watching you. Hopefully that'll put you at ease.
Well, what do I think? I think, you know, there's a lot of disagreement about Julian Assange himself, but I saw something a few months ago. It said the measure of a nation is how we treat its dissidents, and you know, whether people like what Julian did or not, he is actually being kept in torturous conditions, inhumane conditions, and silenced, and you know, and it's just wrong. I don't know enough about journalism and what's normal and what's not normal in journalism, and I hear both sides and I get confused. But I'm very much on the side of, you know, the way we treat our dissidents is a measure of who we are. And Belmarsh is just an inhumane institution as far as I'm concerned. So, I mean, yes, I am behind Julian Assange. I don't understand the politics, I get confused by the politics, but him being in Belmarsh, fine, you know, it's just not right.
Beautiful. That was really well articulated. That was a great point. What are we saying in the chat? He was saying, no, excuse me, 324 people watching.
Wow.
They're saying, well done, UK. And they're saying, well done.
Cool. Thank you.
Well, thank you for being so complimentary, guys.
Yeah, lovely.
Right, I think we shall head off there, and be catching you. Right.
White, black, pink, blue, green.
Can I
come down and engage with street, mate? That is what's important. But we are going to be coming to 3 p.m. and we are going to be shutting down. We started today down that Green Park with Animal Rebellion, and just after I switched off at 12:30, there was an arrest on a young lady, but I had already switched off. But I've now come down here for the free Julian Assange, the human chain, and there were thousands of people who were down here. And finally, this man, what do you have to say about today's protest?
I am absolutely amazed at what's happened today. My idea that I came up with this to hug Belmarsh last October has come off in a hug parliament. So I'm amazed. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant what is happening today. It's a massive energy. And this, oh, there you go.
Big up.
Hands off Assange! US! UK! Hands off Assange! US! UK! Hands off Assange! US! UK! Hands off Assange!
Excuse me, I missed that. Do it again.
There's only one decision!
No extradition!
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 There's only one decision.
No extradition!
Free! Free!
Julian Assange! UK! Hands off Assange!
US! UK!
See that
Hands
stand?
off Assange!
What's the name of that stand? Miller, what's the name of that stand? Miller Solo.
Rapid lock.
Hold on. I want one of them.
UK! Hands off Assange!
Alright, are you going to shout yourself out?
Yeah. Hold on.
UK! Hands off Assange!
It's free. Come on, man.
Hands off Assange!
Every week! Even during lockdown we were there!
There we go, yeah, 75, solo 75, rapid lock. Jesus Christ, that's expensive.
No, but
it's secure. Right, shouting yourself out.
So, for all of you who are watching, my name is Wendell Daniel. We're now going to be shutting down. And if you want to follow me, I can be found on Street Night live stream on YouTube. I'm also on Facebook, but I recently got a 30-day ban for Tommy Robinson.
Oh no, you said Voldemort's name.
Say that again?
You said his name.
Bye, we're gone. Love you.
Guys, do subscribe to